Michele from Scrap Secrets and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be making an ATC shaker using the bag that the sparkle blends come in. The sparkle blends that I chose for this one is called Let's Talk About It, as well as the Fast Food Fun stamp set from Sunny Studio Stamps, and yes, that is a tongue twister, and the special delivery stamp set from Concord and Ninth. So to start off, we are going to take a piece of rectangular white cardstock. I measured it so that it goes inside the bag that the sparkle blends came in, so it's a tiny bit smaller than that, and I don't have the measurements, but all you have to do is just make sure the piece of paper fits into whatever size bag you want to use. I'm stamping down the stamps individually because they're from two different companies and sometimes the thicknesses are off. So I like to stamp them separately to get really good, clean, crisp images. And I'm using VersaFine Onyx black ink to stamp these images in. We are going to be coloring with some Copic markers. So I'm going to set it aside to dry, and you can see that it fits in that bag very nicely there. And now we're going to look at the sparkle blends. This blend is absolutely adorable. It has all taco themed items in there. So you can see there's tacos, there are little tomatoes, there are onion slices, there's lettuce in there, just super, super cute. You can use the clay pieces individually, you can use the whole thing together. Normally, I am one that would mix my sparkle blends, but not this time. We're gonna use this blend in the entire thing. We're not using any other blends today. So now I'm going to start off by coloring the background. So the taco, I am going to color in what it is YR21. And then I'm going to come in with YR24, I believe, to put in some shadows. Since this image is so small and it's going in the bag with some sparkle blends, you're not really going to be able to see all of the details. So I didn't really bother to spend a lot of time coloring or blending or doing any of that. Now, if we were doing this on a larger card, I definitely would have taken a little bit more care and blended and, but I really wanted the sparkle blends to be the main focus of this ATC. So if you don't know what ATC is, it stands for Artist Trading Card, and they're generally about 2.5 by 3.5 inches. And oftentimes they'll do ATC swaps. I know Kindred Stamps does a couple of them, and I've participated in a couple. And what you do is you just design it's basically a little scene, or you stamp kind of whatever you want. It can be three-dimensional, and you can you put them in those little almost like baseball card pockets, and you can trade them. So that's generally the idea behind this. I believe this actually is, when all is said and done, it's a little bit bigger than that, but it was a smaller one and I didn't know what else to call it. So it's kind of in the family of the ATCs. So you can see that I am adding some more Copic markers to that. I added a little bit of lettuce and I believe the taco meat inside of it, I colored that in. So just finishing out that image, it was super cute. I have had the stamp set and I don't think that I've ever used the taco. And then I had the Concord and Ninth set, and I believe I only used the ice cream truck part of it. So there's a truck and you can make it have different things on it, and one of the things was make it a taco truck. So it had that really cute taco saying in there, "Can we talk about how much I adore you?" And I just thought this was super cute. I made this around Valentine's Day, so I thought that I could give it to someone for Valentine's, but you can really give it to somebody at any time of the year. So you can see I am just slipping that piece of cardstock in, and I'm just going to, there's no real good way to do this. I mean, I'm sure you could dump them in, but I was just picking up pieces and putting them in there. You're gonna notice that I put some of the larger pieces back. I was just shaking it just to see, one, if all the pieces shook, and that large taco wasn't shaking as much. It was a little bit thicker than some of the other pieces. So now I'm just gonna go and pick the pieces that will fit. Wanted to see how much was too much to put in there, because you know me, I'm kind of stingy with some of my sparkle blends. That's pretty good for the blend. I think I might add a little bit more in. Oh no, I don't. So I'm going to use my ATG and going to fold it over, and then I'm going to cut off the excess. We're going to cut off the piece that actually seals it because there would be a little bulky spot in the back, and I didn't like the way that was. But I love the way it shakes. I love that it covers the whole entire thing. So I was trying to decide what size frame I wanted. I had these 2 frames, and I believe these are Spellbinders dies. I cut that out of just some plain red cardstock, and then I'm going to glue the front down to that piece. And that's pretty much all it is. That's kind of, ATCs are very quick to do. It doesn't take, you don't need a ton of supplies to do it. You could even just cut a square out if you don't have dies. Like I said, this is very, very simple. And if you have the sparkle blends, you already have all the essential elements that you need to create the card, because you can just use that bag. I've had a bunch of these bags around and I refuse to throw them away, and I was like, I will figure out something to do with them. So I'm super proud of myself that I thought of something to do with this, and I think it came out really, really cute. Made sure to seal down both edges of the bag, and then we can attach it to that background piece. And like I said, super easy, quick. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it inspires you to make some ATCs, or maybe make some smaller projects with your shakers, because they don't always have to be cards. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. I will also leave the link to Sparkle Blends with my code for 10% off. Head over to Sparkle Blends and see all of the good things that they have. And I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.